And welcome back to Ozarks Live. We're here with Chris Pilgrim from the Drive to Save Lives Blood Drive. Good to see you again.
And you. It's been a while, Tom.
I've seen you for a while.
It has been a while.
Okay. Kind of fill people in who may not have heard about what's going on, what the Drive to Save Lives is all about.
Sure. Our Drive to Save Lives event is over a December and January kind of time frame. We're going to select one finalist each week for a blood donor that gives at any CBCO blood drive or donor center throughout the area. That one finalist per week will be entered into our final drawing on February 6th. We're going to give away a 2020 Nissan Kicks from Youngblood Nissan, and we have already a finalist drawn from our kickoff event, but I'm here now today to announce the second finalist award.
Okay, if you want to go ahead and do that, go right ahead.
Fine. His name is John Jordan. He's from Springdale, Arkansas. That's out of this viewing area a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, it really goes to show the reach of CBCO.
It really does. Community Blood Center of the Ozarks donors serve patients at over 44 area hospitals throughout the Ozarks. And so they get their blood exclusively from CBCO donors and nobody else. So that shows you some of the scope of our range and how far we go. But this 2020 Nissan Kicks is pretty cool. And imagine, I got a good story to tell about this guy if you got just a second. Okay,
sure.
So I called him up this afternoon and talked to him and find out that he's a first-time donor. He had never given blood before. And I wondered why he was stepping up to the plate last week. Turns out he was giving his plasma. He is a COVID-19 recovery person. He had it, he recovered. Now he's giving his convalescent plasma to help other COVID-19 patients. So last week was his first time at the blood center, first time giving blood. Now imagine if this guy gets COVID, recovers, saves lives through his plasma, and then wins a car for it.
Oh my gosh.
That's a story, isn't it?
And what a great story to hand down and also say, you see, that's why you should donate blood. I mean, right now his blood is gold.
Right.
I mean, obviously, but everybody's, donation when it comes to their blood, it really is gold. How important is this drive going on right now? Convalescent
plasma is a big deal right now. The Food and Drug Administration has said we need all of it we can get right now. It is showing to have some effect on the most severely ill COVID-19 patients. And so the antibodies in the plasma is what's is thought to have helped COVID-19 patients. So that's important. Giving blood is important. You know, it came out of a Thanksgiving holiday weekend really short, critically short in virtually all blood types. We did have some recovery last week. We're still not built up our reserves to the level we would like to see yet. So the critical appeal for blood will continue through the week.
Well, you know just as well as I, although this is a constant, an ongoing thing, you need blood donations. The reality is you're one accident, whatever you might want to say, away from being drained of a blood supply.
Yeah, we'd like to have at least a 3-day supply on hand so we can meet area emergencies should they arrive. We're not at that point right now. We're getting to the point we're getting a little closer and a little closer, but the critical need will continue. It takes about 200 donations per day to supply one day's needs for the Ozarks.
All right, now I would assume, all blood types are needed. You're taking care of the people who come in. I would think the CBCO has some policies in place with COVID out there and everything.
Oh, sure. We're governed with the Food and Drug Administration to start with. We're considered a pharmaceutical manufacturer, so the policies and cleanliness and quality are pretty stringent already, but we've kind of doubled down on those. We wipe down surfaces after each donor has touched them, our tablets, points of contact, things like that. We're required to wear a mask. Our staff is also masked up. Our staff takes their temperature twice a day to make sure that they're not feverish or anything. And that's the key, too. If you're going to donate blood, the number one thing you need to have going in your favor is you need to be feeling well and healthy at the time of your donation. That's probably the most important thing.
And you can donate at any of the blood centers. If people want more information about the drive going on right now, your chances to maybe, win that car, the kick, how do they get the info?
Well, you can go to cbco.org. At that point, you can find a donor center near you. We've got one here in Springfield, one in Joplin, a couple in Northwest Arkansas, as we just heard. But there's also blood drives going on all over the region. So just go to our website, cbco.org, and win a car.
Chris, appreciate you being here.
Thanks, Tom.
All right, donate blood. Up next, we're heading into the kitchen to see what Cammie has up her sleeve or in a pocket or who knows where. You know she never shows up to Ozarks Live empty-handed, so stick around. We'll be right back.